welcome back my loyal subjects to more Trails of Cold Steel 2. Pharaoh Fiasco here. Last episode, I guess I'd walk to the front door, huh? Last episode we got back to Ymir from handling things in Nord. Oh, something's going on back here. Let's take a look and see what that something is. Oh, Sharon. What's the... Is there someone standing? Oh. I'm not... Oh, it must be above us. Okay. I was wondering why there were two, red and a yellow one, but... Nothing like a good rest in front of a crackling fire. Especially when it's this cold. How do you people deal with winters like this? I'll tell you what Emma'd do. She'd make me some nice warm milk with a bit of honey on a day like today. Well, I guess there's no telling what she's doing now, though. We've got to find Emma soon. For Celine's sake, just as much as hers. Yeah, Emma really, or Celine really cares about Emma. That's pretty cool. Why are you doing the cooking, Sharon? I thought it might be the best way to make myself useful. Lady Schwarzer and I have been plotting out all sorts of culinary concepts that could aid with your father's recovery. She looks shockingly comfortable in our kitchen. I never gave it much thought before, but seeing an Ouroboros enforcer standing in my house is kinda weird. Is something the matter, Master Rean? Could I make you a favorite dish or something of the sort? Lady Alisa is out shopping for ingredients at the moment, so it's not too late to put in any special requests. I would gladly leave deciding the dinner menu to the two of you. You would be just like a married couple. Whatever you want to make will be just fine. I don't know why I'm wasting my time worrying about her past. She's still our Sharon, no matter who she works for. While I've got it on my mind, though, maybe I should take some time to ask her a bit about Ouroboros. What I'm gonna go ahead and do, it's been suggested that even though we've got 3 bonding points, we just, like, spread them out among everybody, and, like, what I'm gonna do is, like, reload and then see everybody's bonding points events, choose whose I want to keep out of that. It shouldn't be too crazy getting it done that way. But yeah. So it'll be like we've got infinite bonding points, but not really. Sharon, I definitely would have picked anyway, though. Like, I'm curious to know more about her. But she's not currently murdering anybody, so it's all good. Oh, right, the red, here we go. That red exclamation point, which is not in their room, Reen's parents' room. Oh, advance the story. Okay. Well, there was actually no big mystery there. Just how to advance the story. What's up, dude? Yeah, I'm really relieved too. We owe the goddess our thanks. Okay. How Badou managed to get all of that across with a single woof, I'll never know. Hey, Kiki! I just thought of a really important job only we can do. Leave the repairs to the adults, dummy. You're gonna get in their way. I'm serious. This job's tailor-made for us. See? Look! No one's built the snowman yet. You could at least say something. I mean, it's a good idea. They'd be doing something, and it'd be nice to look at. I haven't seen a snowman in years. Snowmen are important, okay? They're like our village mascots and everything. Well, he can be such a sissy sometimes. Takes more after his mom than his dad, that's for sure. Wow, dude, Kiki is tough as nails, dude. I want to help Mr. Baron put Ymir back to normal, right down to the very last snowman. Since we built all the snowmen together last time, let's build them all together this time too, okay? I mean, they're good for each other though, I guess. Give it 10 years, dude. I'm so glad your dad's finally woken up. Think you might invite him to the hot springs tonight for a little father-son bonding? Maybe not just yet. He should probably stay in bed until he gets a bit more of his strength back. Okay, yeah, probably a good idea. I'm sure he'd love it if you invited him at some point, though. Honestly, I'd like to bring Dad and Fiona here when things settle down. Dude, I had a dream that... I had a dream that Elliot had a third sister or something. And his third sister was like spoiling me on all the plot points of the fourth the fourth Trails of Cold Steel game, dude. I was so upset when I woke up. Elliot, why do you torture me so, dude? I don't know what I was on, dude. I'm gonna head into the mountains for some hunting. Should go well. I used to do it all the time back in the Corps. Wait, did it not give me the opportunity to spend any bonding points with Elliot? I'll be sure to catch your dad something good to eat. Thanks, I guess. Still don't forget to rest. You're really going to need it. Roger. Huh? I guess we can't... Alright. I guess Elliot, Fee, Machias, Toval, none of them are going to be up. Toval is? Wow, what a rip. Hey, guess what? We're gonna do a test run of the cable car today. And if that goes well, it'll be able to resume normal operations tomorrow. Between this and Lord Teo waking up, it feels like there's been nothing but good news lately. And I'm not complaining one bit. After all the stuff that went down a few weeks ago, I'm glad things are finally back to normal. Couldn't agree more. Well, good luck getting the cable car running again. Thanks. I appreciate it. Huh. Well, alright then. Sharon was kind enough to give us the official Ouroboros seal of approval on Ymir's defenses yesterday. They might be number one on the guild's list of enemies, but everything I've seen out of her is worthy of our trust. Still, the more time passes, the grimmer the situation here in the Empire gets. Maybe it's time for me to square things up with the goddess just in case. Nah, dude, you don't have to worry about meeting the goddess anytime soon. A little prayer couldn't hurt me right now. Maybe I should go join him? Nope. Not just yet. Okay, Ymir Valley doesn't go anywhere of interest for us just yet. How's about this way? Alright, let's get our snowboarding done. You can now play the A2 course. Yep. A course. And we need at least 23 of the 25 flags. That should be good. Unless this is like wildly difficult now for some reason. Alright, flag get. Flag get. There we go. Nope. Got it. Okay. Jeez, dude. But yeah, I'm expecting this to not go as swimmingly, but whew, wow. Okay, I feel like I got a little bit of an assist from the game there, but you know what? Not complaining. Here's our next flag. Got that one there. Nope, just swerve out of the way and swerve right back. Oh, I almost didn't even see that one. Oh, we're good to go now. And we did it! Killed the time, dude.
I did it!
Yeah, dude. New record. Yeah, let's just finish. Cleared the A2 course. Huh, that's my boy. Wouldn't feel right if a son of Ymir couldn't handle that course. Well, here's your prize. Go ahead, take it. Received hair. Ooh. And I'll be sure to keep the courses well maintained. If you feel like boarding again, just come on by. I certainly will. See you then. But hair should be good. Orbments. We can still alter everybody's. Who would really benefit from hair? Oh! Juggler. She's got the Juggler Master Quartz. Alright. We don't really have anything to give her, but... Increases odds of successfully running from battle by 40%. Hair. Let's give her cast 1. We don't have any mines. Let's give her La Crest, and then instead of Tira, we'll give her La Forte. So it's more support than anything, but we could use a little bit of that. Oh, what is her? Rhineford Company. Alright. Now that we've gotten that done, Is this just a plain old house in Ymir? Huh. Man, old man Gizmo. I can't put into words just how relieved I was to hear that Lord Teo was awake. I've known your father since he was a young lad, Master Reen. I'm truly proud to have two. He's the very model of how a man, a noble, should be. I couldn't be happier to hear he's awake. I knew he'd come through eventually. Alright, I'm glad to hear you kept the faith, dude. I went to Plover the other day to buy a book, but I ended up buying the wrong one. Silly me. It worked out in the end, mostly because this book is actually quite interesting. I think I might get the next volume even. Is this another Gambler Jack? You should try reading it yourself. I think you'll become a fan too. Yep. Oh. Thanks. I'll read it if I get the chance. I think we finally missed a Gambler Jack. Nope. Yeah, we've missed Gambler Jack 4. Wow, and here I thought I was doing pretty well with that. Oh well. Valley's Echo Tavern. It just looks like... Oh, Machias. And we can hang out with Machias. Well, I was about to say maybe it's because we brought Machias with us to the previous one, but that doesn't really make any sense. We brought Elliot too, and we couldn't hang with him. Oh well. Lord Schwarzer's alright. Thank the goddess. I knew she'd never abandon him. I just knew it. Moritz, I think you've had more than enough to drink. Never. I was celebrating. You can't celebrate without a drink or three. More like 5. Just try not to have so many that you black out, okay? This guy can never hang with the beasts. Here's to the Baron. Yay! I hope he can come out and see us soon. Ugh, this guy. I knew that Lord Teo of all people would never kick the bucket that easily, but I'm still happy to know he's awake. Ha! Guess this once I can spend some time with drunken Moritz. I'll bring out some of the strong stuff for him. Shop. Wait, let's sell, or not sell, exchange. We got plenty of this stuff. Now we're not super broke. Next is rescuing that sister of yours, I guess. Still got fond memories of the days you'd eat the sweets I'd made with big smiles on your faces. I won't stand for her being kidnapped, so go out and get her, okay? Yeah, dude, leave it to us. Yeah. What's up, Machias? Tobal recommended I try the coffee here, and now I can see exactly why. The beans themselves are fairly standard, but the roasting method they're using has given them a wonderful aroma. Coffee this good pairs perfectly with all these chess game transcriptions I've been reading. He's reading chess game transcriptions? Man. Wait, you're reading up on games other people played? You must really love your chess. You could say that. I'd like to think I've gotten better ever since joining the lower class chess club too. But I haven't played in a long time. Reading records like this may be fun, but it's no match for the real thing. You know, I could play against him. I mean, I could play against Machias, but against someone like him, I'm sure I'd be absolutely zero match. Yeah, just saving, make sure we don't screw anything up. As far as that snowboarding time we got. Is this gonna be Alisa? No, Gaius, what's up, bro? I've only been away from the Empire for a month, so I'm kind of surprised by how much I missed it. What a great town to come back to. Yeah, dude. This village holds a lot of memories for Class 7, I can certainly say that. I'm happy you feel that way. Given that the people here are being gracious enough to host us yet again, I'd like to give them something in return. I just haven't decided exactly what yet. Should I help him out? It's not like I don't owe everyone a lot here. Let's see. Phoenix Wings and then the chapel. Yeah, let's hit up both of them. There's actually not really anyone of note here, I guess. Let's visit the chef. Maybe he's got something good for us. What is up, bro? I should send something over to the mansion as a gift to celebrate Lord Teo's recovery. Completely unrelated, but looking at you reminded me that Sharon, who you brought back here, seems somehow special. Her every movement seems to suggest she's more than a maid. Perhaps I'm just overthinking things, however. No, that's pretty perceptive of you. Well, she's far more skilled than the average maid, that's for sure. Back when I worked at the palace, I saw countless martial arts experts and skilled warriors. There's just something about her that makes me think she may be one of them too. But perhaps I'm imagining it. Oh, that's it? He doesn't... I'm gonna be honest, I was hoping for another recipe from that guy. Oh well. What about him? Congratulations on reuniting with yet more of your friends, Master Reed. Thanks to that, we now have 4 new guests staying here at the Phoenix Wings. I'm always happy to have more. I'm sure it won't be long before many of you depart again, but I will serve you as best I can in the meantime. So, everybody who's not staying at the house, well, I guess 4. 4 is definitely all of the adults, but that's only 3. Interesting, maybe Alisa? I'm so glad that Lord Schwarzer has finally woken up. Maple jumped for joy right in front of some guests when she heard the news. But I think I can let her off with that this once. I felt like doing the same myself, to be honest. Okay, everybody seems to really like Lord Schwarzer, dude. That's actually really cool. With the grand question of whether it's better to be loved or feared, he's definitely chosen to be loved. And I respect that. The chapel. The chapel must be where everybody else is at. I guess not. I don't know where the heck Alisa's hanging out at. I'm helping Lisa out with making medicine. I always lend a hand when I see someone in need. She's got good qualities necessary to be a bracer, dude. Sure, that's what you always say. But then you always end up getting distracted. I think I might have to retract my previous bracer comment. Oh, you are so going to regret saying that. Now you listen here, Rini. Still, I do appreciate her trying to help Dad out. Everyone's really been trying to pitch in for him. While you were away, a lot of the villagers helped me in gathering medicinal herbs, you know. It was only thanks to all of those that Uncle Teo was able to regain consciousness as quickly as he did. Uncle Teo? Huh. Lisa might be closer to him than everybody else is, I guess. I really can't thank them all enough for what they've done. Uncle Teo? Or maybe that's just a church thing? Nah, I don't think that's a church thing. Your father's condition has significantly improved. He's on the mend now. That's not to say he's completely in the clear. He still needs to rest to avoid making his condition worse again. As long as he does that, it should only be a matter of days before he's up and about again. I continue to be astounded by just how strong a man he is. Yeah, dude, he's doing pretty nicely. But that's all well and good, but I'm not entirely sure where everybody else is at. Oh, there's someone standing up there, and we also have not been into Plovers yet, so. There's, Captain Claire. Go ahead and chat her up really quickly. Oh, and Milliam. Nice to see that Milliam hasn't lost any of her spark. Even though we really had our work cut out for us back in Nord, I'm glad we managed to resolve the trouble there. Speaking of Nord, I should probably ask. Do you know anything about that Altina girl? Like why she and Milliam both have weird puppets and the same last name? I do. She does? What was with her surprise back when we were actually fighting them then? Unfortunately, all of my information is property of the Intelligence Division and, as such, my lips are sealed. Yeah, okay. That's not going to come back to bite us in the butt, but thanks, Captain Claire. Good to know we can trust you, dude. But to be blunt, telling you would only serve to confuse you, and we can't afford to have your mind anywhere else now. Fair point. Ooh, what are you guys whispering about? Wait, I see what's going on here. Hushed whispers, staying close, working together. You two are dating, aren't you? Absolutely not. She's way too old for Reen. Reen's like what, 17? And Captain Claire's like 24? That's weird, dude. Excuse me? That's your definition of dating? And then, oh, this spot's got the best view of the whole town you can get. Now, where am I gonna play today? Someone mentioned a spot where you can snowboard around here. That sounds like it'd be kind of fun. Nice to see she's making herself at home. If she's interested in snowboarding, she might need some help to get started. Maybe I should go with her. Not just yet. Putting Milliam's questionable observational skills aside, I'm glad we have Sharon on our team. She'll prove a valuable asset in protecting this town from outside threats, too. Completely agreed, dude. Sharon should be able to lay down the law with ease. Which means we're safe for now. You should rest up while you can, Reen. And then, I guess Alisa must be in Plovers. As soon as we can actually walk down that particular stretch, we can swing past the kiddos here. Hit these guys up. Yep, Plovers. Sharon wants to do some cooking later, so I'm here to stock up on ingredients. She's asked for stuff that'll be nice and nutritious for your dad, too. Thank you so much for doing this. You must be exhausted after that time you spent in Nord, too, so try to get some rest if you can. Thanks. Maybe I will. You know, the footpath I passed on the way here might be a great way to do that. Yeah, we definitely plan on taking a dip there to max out our CP. I haven't used it since our trip, so maybe I could do with a little dip. I'm tempted to join her. Not just yet. But that's everybody of import. So I guess we can, well, since we're in Plovers, slots, well no, cover, Rhineford faceplate, 5,000. I think I was able to buy some faceplates last game, but I never actually figured out how to put them on. But it's all good. Burn, Swordbreaker. We need something Mirage. A Saintly Force would be nice, but we already gave her La Crest and La Forte, so... how's about an EP1? All for Sharon. Ornament. Quartz. There we go. So now that that's done, we are actually going to start... let's see, we are actually going to start, I think it was, yep, Echo Tavern. Machias is going to be first up. I'm going to move in order from the ones I'm most interested in seeing to the ones, or the ones I probably wouldn't have picked if I were doing this the normal way, to the ones I definitely would have. So, recommended you try the coffee. Alright. Yeah. I'm pretty sure there's a chess set over in the Phoenix Wings, Machias. It might not be up to club standards, but it should see us through a match or two if you're interested. Oh, I'm interested. But only if you expect me to come at you with everything I've got. Way ahead of you. So, is Reen good at chess? I, know the rules, but I'm not, skilled or anything. Reen and Machias enthusiastically ran off to the Phoenix Wings to grab the chess set. Then they sat down for their game with coffee in hand. Well, this is going just swell. I figured you'd be rusty enough for me to maybe stand a chance at winning, but no. You're as sharp as ever. I wasn't part of the chess club for nothing. You had a huge chip on your shoulder when you were there, though, I think. You're doing a good job at holding your own, though, so don't feel too bad. You reminded me of how tenacious a player Stefan was. Oh, he's worried about Stefan. He was the captain of the lower-class chess club, wasn't he? I wonder what he's up to right now. I wish I knew. He's a hot-blooded guy, though. I can't picture him sitting around idly. I don't know. I don't remember him looking too hot-blooded. But I think he got fired up about playing against the upper class dudes. Oh well. I wonder what the students from the upper class chess club are doing too. Wow, Machias cares about them? You're worried about them, aren't you? I know you were competing against them initially, but it looked like you guys were putting your differences behind you. Chess, the great equalizer, through which they can all come to understand one another. We were. At the end of the day, this war was started by the Noble Alliance, not by nobles as a whole. For every noble who's in favor of it, there's another who's as much of a victim of it as commoners are. You've changed. Back when we first met, all it took was someone whispering the word noble to set you off on a rant. Well, I'd like to believe I've been able to mature a little since enrolling at the academy. Either way, with my father being one of the many victims of this war after his arrest, I can only hope we can do something to better the situation for everyone. Yeah, same here. Are we gonna win though? That's what matters right now. But I'm sure we'll be fine. No matter how desperate things seem, if you keep searching for ways to turn things around, you'll find one. That's true for this civil war as much as it is for this game of chess. Tying it to chess now, are you? Well, I do see what you mean. All we can do is keep looking for that one move that will change everything. Crap! Why'd you move that piece there? Talk about perfect timing. That there is my one move that changed the game. I might be able to win against you after all, huh? Yeah, we'll see about that. I'm only just getting started. Alright. Their game continued, with Machias determined to win. While he did secure his victory, it was a challenging game throughout, and it was safe to say both he and Reen thoroughly enjoyed themselves in the process. Your bond with Machias strengthened. Alright. Even though, it kind of sucks, but, Machias is definitely not going to be the one we move forward with. Whew. Have to admit, I wasn't expecting that game to get quite so heated. But that's what made it so much fun. I can't wait to cross wits with you again. Alright. And, next up, we're gonna go ahead... Probably... Well, Gaius is here, so... I've only been away from the Empire for a month. Oh, right, we already read this. Yep. Why don't we help clear up some of this snow, then? It hasn't been coming down that hard, but it never hurts to have a clean walkway. It's good exercise, too. No complaints here. Let's borrow some shovels and get to work. So they're gonna go ahead. Reen and Gaius headed over to the mansion storehouse to borrow a couple of shovels. And once they were adequately equipped, they started clearing snow off some of the village's more popular pathways. Are we done already? We finished that in record time. Thanks for all the help. Although it is still snowing, so I'm sure it'll build up again before long. Ha, still, it was good exercise, so it wasn't all for nothing. All that work warmed me up a bit too. Yeah, Gaius should probably put on something a bit heavier, but, I don't know, maybe he's got some sort of secret avatar breathing technique. I wish I could say the same about my fingers and toes. I'm surprised you're not freezing with how lightly you're dressed, though, right? Well, it's chilly all year round on the Highlands. Oh, Reen did mention something about it getting way colder. We don't get snow like you find here, but I'm used to dealing with the cold. Oh, really? Well, if you say so. I mean, I'm fairly used to cold weather too, but I don't think living here all my life's ever stopped me from feeling the cold. Anyway, you alright with stopping by the foot bath to warm up a bit? Doesn't sound like a bad idea. Alright. Are we gonna get a little bit more... Ah. This really is relaxing. It's a pleasure to be able to use the springs here again after our last visit. I think there are a few on the outskirts of the Highlands, but it's never been our custom to soak in them like this. Well, every country's different, I guess. There really is a lot to love about Erebonia. I still hope to bring my whole family here once everything's calmed down. Really? Toma, Lily, and Sheeta really did seem sad to see you go. You must be worried about them. Yeah. Lord's no longer in any immediate danger, but it's still difficult to rest easy with the war raging on. The sooner everyone can return to living in peace, the better. Yeah. And when that happens, I want to show them more of this great country. Not tanks, not soldats, but the things that make me come to see Erebonia as a second home to begin with. Like the snow and the hot springs here. And this place is just one of many stunning places to see, each one rich with tradition. I will give it that, each place in Erebonia does feel like its own unique, living, breathing place, which is great, dude. I really hope you can. I still don't know how much we can do, but we'll put our best foot forward so we can make that a reality. We know how much your family means to you, Gaius, and I hope we can help you reunite with them. Thanks. That means a lot. Having them vacation in Ymir for a little bit would be cool. Your bond with Gaius strengthened. Pretty close to the next one. And then after that, we're gonna run over to Plover. Yeah, we can't hang out with Elliot or Sharon. We can't hang out with Sharon. Captain Claire. Elliot and Captain Claire, we don't get the opportunity to hang out with. Or Fee either. And no, she's already saying the same stuff. Alright. That does sound good. Can I come with? The more the merrier. Let me just finish up my shopping and we can head over. We should probably do a little bit of shopping too, because if we can buy more revival items, that'd be nice. After Reen helped Alisa carry her purchases back home, the two of them made their way over to the footbath. Ah, you can feel the warmth coursing through your whole body. It feels like all my exhaustion's just melting away. Yeah, the footbath's nice all year round, but it's really something special during winter. The last time we were here, it was still early fall, so I imagine you can feel the difference too. I can actually. I think it was winter when I came here with my family as a little girl too. Oh, yeah, you mentioned last time we were here that you'd been once with your family. Do you remember how long ago? Well, my father was still alive, so it was around 9 years ago, I suppose? It was grandfather's idea to bring us all here. This was back before Sharon joined our family too. That sounds exactly like something he'd suggest. If it was 9 years ago, that'd make it a few years or so after my dad adopted me. And yeah, the usual twist of, hey, we knew each other as children. Hopefully there's no childhood marriage promise involved. I don't know why that comes up as a thing so very often, but I've never been like, oh, this is great. Oh? How funny would it be if we actually bumped into each other back when we were kids? I've got no doubt that that was the case. We couldn't stay for long since everyone was really busy with work at the time. But I'll treasure the memory forever. And like I said last time, I do not dislike Alisa. It's just, she and Reen are just not meant to be in my eyes. The whole family together laughing and smiling, mother and father at my side. It's amazing how much can change in 9 years. Seriously, dude. 9 years ago I was 15, life was way different. Everything is completely different now, both at home and in Erebonia as a whole. I just hope mother is alright, wherever she is now. Give me a minute. A minute for what? He made her a rice ball palm? What's this? It's called a happiness hair. They're seen as a kind of good luck charm around here. Normally you'd put a bit more effort into making one and use different materials, but this'll do for now. Oh, he put it together out of snow. Aw, it's a sweet little thing, isn't it? I know, right? They've got a lot of good luck charms. Fuki leaves, happiness hairs. When we were kids, Elise used to always make one for me whenever she thought I was down. Oh, sorry. You must be as worried about her as I am about Mother. I'm sure she's just fine. That's what I'm choosing to believe. So just try and believe that your mom is fine too. I'm sure that you'll be reunited with her before long. Just don't give up hope. Yeah, I won't. Come on, don't cry. Here, this'll cheer you up. Don't worry, you... Yup. Wait, was that? A memory of when you and Reen met each other when you were children? Yeah, it was. Oh well. Was that a memory from when I came here as a little girl? Alisa? Sorry, I guess it's a little childish to think something like this would cheer you up. Oh, no, that's not it at all. Thanks for the encouragement, Reen. I won't give up. And I'll keep believing that we'll both be reunited with our families before long. Ha, that's what I like to hear. Alright. After that, they soaked their feet in the footbath for a while longer and enjoyed some pleasant conversation. When they got out, Reen bade farewell to Alisa, who chose to return to the general store. Your bond with Alisa strengthened. Oh, we just hit level 3. Powerful striking shear. Okay. We've spoken with everybody else. Oh, okay. I was literally about to say, we've spoken with everyone else and no one's given us another request, so it must be someone in Plover, but yeah. I have? I can't say those words fill me with anything other than dread. Why would that be? I never cause anyone trouble. Yeah, of course you don't. Well, anyway, as I was saying, now that we've got so many students here, I was thinking of treating them to this village's specialty to welcome them. We have a specialty? Of course we do. It's something that she just made up on the spot in order to drive sales. I respect it, Camilla. I respect it. We have the mind you, the Eastern confectionery that Mr. Kafai brought here. I may have been the one who decided it's the village specialty, but the decision's been made, and it is final. Yup. Right. Anyway, so that's what you're going to make? That's right. There's just one teeny tiny little problem. I'm missing one very important ingredient to make them, and I can't seem to get my hands on it. Which one? Azuki beans. You wouldn't be able to get your hands on some for me, would you, Reen? Well, I can see why you might have trouble getting them. They're not exactly well known here in the Empire. This might actually be pretty difficult, but I guess it couldn't hurt to try. What should I do? Because we can't really do this. I've got to reload the save so I can see the other, bonding events. Don't offer... Sorry, I would, but I really can't spare the time right now. Oh, really? That's a shame. Well, if you do find some time, come along again later. I'll be waiting. If I get the chance. We will definitely be doing that, but once we've got our finalized requests. That wife of mine's causing trouble again, isn't she? Sorry about that. I'd appreciate it if you'd help her out with whatever crazy idea she's hatched up, Lord Reed. Alright. And then all that's really left... Yep, we're gonna do Sharon, Milliam, and Toval next. And then after that, I'm fairly certain people were telling me that, I should definitely... People were telling me I should, definitely go with Alisa's. And, like, actually, after actually doing her event, I see why. Clearly this is gonna build up to some sort of childhood relationship between her and Reen, but, I guess. And then she's gonna snowboard. Yeah. Snowboarding, huh? You want me to join you? I hate to assume, but I'm guessing you've never gone before. I grew up around snow, so I can show you the ropes if you want. You mean it? That'd be awesome! But I did say I'd lend Claire a hand today. Go have fun. You can help me out later. Boom! Schedule cleared. Let's go carve some powder. That's what you say, right? I guess. Or shred? Do people say shred when they snowboard? I've only ever skied before, so I'm not sure. Snowboarding was a little too intimidating for me. For 11, 12-year-old me. Wow, this course is super nice looking. Yup, all the younger guys in the village helped make it. That goes for me too, of course. It was a while before enrolling at the academy. Really? Neat. Alright, time to have some fun. But you've never used a snowboard, right? You should probably start by learning the basics instead of trying to have a race right off the bat. Nah, why go through all the boring stuff when I've got Lammy? What kind of trouble are you conjuring up this time? Lammy! Alright. I'll race on Lammy, you race on your snowboard, and we'll see who claims victory! You can't be serious. There's not much point in racing on a snowboarding course if you're just going to fly over everything. But it'll be fun, and fun's all that matters. So let's go, go, go! Alright. Am I actually gonna have to race her, though? I am! Okay, let's do this, dude. Oh, okay. I guess we can go this way this time? Time 48 seconds. Do we keep our speed if we jump? Okay, so this path is way clearer. Holy crap! Oh, this was a mistake. This was such a mistake. Is there a way for us to speed up or something? Oh, okay, cool. I'm not sure how we can... Oh, that's turbo mode. I won! Turbo mode OP, I guess? Yeah, I've got no idea how he won. And victory is mine! Look at you, Reen. I can't believe you beat Lammy. Especially since we were a couple seconds behind at one point, dude. Well, I'm pretty used to snowboarding, and this is the beginner course. Aragetlum sure is fast, though. Racing against him reminded me of when we were chasing you two all across the highlands. Guess you did, huh? Lammy can do way more than this, though. Probably the only one who could really take him down would be that girl in Sammy. Yeah, Milliam's been thinking about Altina. Actually, now that you've brought that up, you wouldn't happen to know anything about her, would you? Apparently her nickname was Clammy in the Japanese version? Oh, thank God for localization, dude. I mean, you've got the same surname. That can't be a coincidence. Not hers, claims Soleus. Beats me. All I can tell you is that was definitely the first time we've ever met. Maybe she's a friend of a friend or something? That doesn't explain the surname. You know, I really don't know much about Milliam, and now I'm actually wondering if Milliam's got parents. But the last time I thought somebody didn't have natural-born parents, I turned out to be completely wrong. So Milliam probably does have parents, which makes whatever her backstory is probably a lot more sinister, but whatever. We might be classmates, but she doesn't talk much about her background. Maybe she's just not ready to? Or maybe she's like Captain Claire and just wants to keep everything close. Who cares who she is anyway? Friend, foe, or distant relative? She kidnapped Alisa and the princess, right? Well, yeah, but... We're gonna save them, Reen. If fighting her is what it takes to make it happen, then that's just what we're gonna do. And I'm gonna help, because that's what classmates are for, right? Right you are. Thanks, Milliam. We still don't have any clues as to where the two of them actually are. But I'll be counting on you to help us find out, and to rescue them when that time comes. You betcha! Well, alright then. They stayed out for a while longer to enjoy the Wingtree scenery together, then they headed back to Ymir. Your bond with Milliam strengthened. And then she hits level 3. powerful strike and I skipped Milliams again. Oh, they're sitting down now. Thanks for coming with me, Reen. Next time, I've got to try turning Lammy into a board or something. That'd be awesome! What can't Lammy do? And once we get... There we go. Putting Milliam's questionable ups. Okay, so she's saying the same stuff? Alright, that's fine. Next up, let's do Sharon's. And I guess that leaves Toval's for last. Even though I'm more curious about Sharon's than I am about Toval's. So I probably should be doing his, but it'll be fine. Alright. And now we're gonna have her spill her guts about Ouroboros. So this is kind of out of the blue, but would you mind telling me a bit about Ouroboros? If you can, anyway. I feel like I should learn as much about them as possible since we're almost definitely going to face off again. Goodness. Would you be willing to accompany me onto the mountain path again? Huh? I mean, sure, but why? Now that you started asking questions, Reen, you're gonna have to be dealt with. You'll see when we get there. Though if you need some time to get ready, I can wait. Alright. How crazy would that be if Sharon really did decide to eliminate Reen? Oh yeah, this is looking kind of bad. Oh, a dead end? What exactly did you bring me here for, Sharon? Is there something here that I'm not seeing? This should be far enough from the village. We wouldn't want to cause any trouble for anyone, Oh, so she can pull her weapons out. What are you doing? Please draw your blade, Master Reen. Allow me to take this opportunity to give you a little due practice. Uh-oh. Practice? Where did this come from? I'm sure you don't need me to inform you of this. But Ouroboros has chosen to support the Noble Alliance in their endeavors. The agents assisting them are incredibly powerful and skilled, much like the Phantom Thief. They're all that powerful? Should you choose to define the way you and your classmates fight as good, then the Society of Ouroboros is nothing short of evil. Trying to fight evil such as that head-on is pure folly. But I, too, am part of the Society. Perhaps by fighting me, you can discover something that will help you stand up to them. And I think that will be far more useful to you than simply learning information about the group that may serve no purpose. I see. Are we gonna... Yeah, let's do this. Alright then. I accept your challenge. No holding back, Master Reen. I need to see what you're truly capable of. Are we actually gonna have to fight her? Their impromptu training session then quickly began. Honestly, I think I'd have liked the opportunity to actually take her on. Sharon showed no mercy, submitting Reen to the full might of her many skills. And he struggled valiantly to find an opening to mount a counterattack, barely enduring her onslaught. Oh, nope. Got bested. That was wonderful. It takes some impressive skill to be able to catch one of my steel wires in such a short period of time. I was only able to catch the one, though. If this had been a real combat situation and you were fighting to kill, I would have been torn to shreds long before that. Oh, that may well be true. Still, you determinedly tried to find ways to turn overwhelming odds in your favor, never once giving up. Seeing that was enough to make me believe this practice session was not in vain. Do you mind if I ask you a question, Sharon? Why do you do so much to help us when you're supposedly still with Ouroboros? It seems strange to be trained on how to fight against their members by someone who's part of the group. The enforcers of Ouroboros are granted a certain degree of freedom in what we do, even if that means directly opposing your group. I simply exercise that freedom to choose to serve yourselves and the Reinford family over Ouroboros. Though the fact that I am a member of the Society does not change, of course. That clears up approximately nothing for me. At the very least, I can assure you that you have nothing to worry about. Until this war reaches a conclusion, I'll fight alongside you and your classmates. That I promise. My love and devotion are with not only Lady Alisa, but with each and every one of you. I swear to the goddess, I will protect and fight for you with all that I am. Thank you. We'll be counting on you, Sharon. Always. Nothing would make me happier. So, Sharon, I guess? Well, Reen's right in that we didn't really learn very much of anything. Their conversation over, Sharon gave Reen first aid for the injuries he had sustained during the battle. And together they happily returned to Ymir. Your bond with Sharon strengthened. And then not nearly enough to actually hit Link level 2. And then last but not least, we've got Toval, who is hanging out around here somewhere. It was over yonder. Alright, Toval. What's up, dude? Sharon was oh yeah, he already told us about all of that. If you're heading off to pray, I'd be happy to join you. That's the plan. Nice to have some company. There's something I want to talk to you about anyway, so I guess the goddess is smiling on me already. What would that be? I've got no idea what Toval could want to say to Reen. I'm kind of surprised you wanted to come and pray all of a sudden. You never really struck me as much of a religious man. Ha, well, it's 'cause I'm not really. Huh. I only really come to church to pray before the big jobs. What brought you here today, then? You even need to ask? Yeah, it's a pretty big job we're about to undertake. I wanted to pray for you kids' futures, as well as the future of all of us in the Bracer Guild. Both to Adios and my other goddess. His other goddess? Whoa. Who's this other goddess? Kind of an embarrassing question to answer, to tell you the truth. But she's the woman who set me on the road to becoming a bracer. Oh. It all started back in the day when I was still working for Old Mixed. I ended up getting caught in some trouble involving an artifact, you see, and she's the one who helped me get through it all. Is this Rufina, or whoever? If you don't mind me asking, what kind of trouble? Let's just say that's one experience I'll be happy to never relive. I was pretty skilled with arts even back then, but if she hadn't come when she did, I'd have been a goner. She's a tad on the violent side, though. The kind of person who could take out a whole Jaeger Corps with her bare hands. I think a tad might be putting it lightly. Still, that was how she met. She saw the potential I had when it came to arts. Thanks to her, I ended up finding my true calling. I threw away all the aliases I'd been using up until that point, and just became Toval Rondinor, the Bracer, and that's how I'm going to stay. Anyway, I guess what I'm trying to say is, people at the end of the day are the sum of their experiences. There's obviously a lot you don't know about your past, but that's not what defines who you are. What does define you are the choices you make, the paths you choose. That's what I think, at least. Toval. Well, anyway, you've still got more of your classmates to find. And even though you still got plenty of time to find exactly what it is you want to do with your life. But if you ever need any advice, you can always come talk to me. Thanks, Toval. I still have no idea what I want to do after all of us meet up or after this war's over. But hopefully by the end of it, I'll have a better idea. There we go. Alright. From here, yep, their conversation finished, Reen and Toval offered up silent prayers to the goddess, and swore once again to survive the trials of war and come out at the other side. Your bond with Toval strengthened. And level 3. Powerful strike, arts support. Alright. There are a lot of giant question marks in your past, but so what? That's not what defines who you are as a person. You know what will? The choices you make and the path you choose. At least, that's the way I've always seen it. So just be sure to take some time to think about the choices you make. Oh, and if you ever want my advice, you know where I'll be. Okay, so that's, Toval. We're gonna go ahead, actually finish up the Plover request, and then I'll have decided on the 3 that I want to actually hang with, and then I guess we'll be done with Ymir. That's all going to be next time, though, so definitely join me then for more Trails of Cold Steel 2. Bye for now, guys. And we are still behind Tobal.